There's so many things I couldn't even begin to tell you because it hurts me so much.
The allegations are jaw-dropping. A group of teens accused of attacking homeless people just because.
Tonight, the father of the youngest of those boys is opening up about what police say his son has admitted to doing. According to police, 15-year-old Gilbert Tafoya and his friend, 16-year-old Nathaniel Carrillo and 18-year-old Alex Rios, admitted to killing two homeless men in a vacant lot near 60th and Central, beating them to death with cinder blocks, metal pipes, and sticks. And the third victim is recovering in the hospital.
APD says those boys later admitted to attacking more than 50 homeless people in Albuquerque in recent months.
Caleb James is the only reporter who spoke with Gilbert Tafoya's father, and Caleb learned tonight something astonishing. Gilbert Tafoya was once homeless himself. Caleb.
Yeah, guys, Victor Prieto tells me he is in shock after his son allegedly confessed to taking part in this killing, a crime scene that veteran APD detectives tell us was one of the most grisly things, one of the most terrifying things they've seen in their entire careers. But it is who this boy is accused of killing that's leaving his father with a lot of questions tonight, because Gilbert Tafoya's family, we've learned, was once homeless too.
It's awful to really know and understand that your son could do something like that.
Knowing is one thing, but Victor Prieto says the understanding isn't coming as easy.
It's hard, you know, as a parent you feel like you failed.
Saturday night, APD officers came to his door asking to talk to Victor's 15-year-old son Gilbert Tafoya and his friends Nathaniel and Alex. His dad says Gilbert seemed to know exactly what was about to happen.
As soon as the police officers called us to call the boys out to just to talk to them and see if they seen anything, he right away started to throw up.
There were rumors in this neighborhood about Gilbert getting violent, but Prieto says he assumed it was with other kids. But now APD says Gilbert Tafoya says he attacked more than 50 homeless people all over Albuquerque with his friends in the last few months. Finally, police say admitting to bludgeoning two homeless men in a vacant lot just a few hundred feet.
So violent. I mean, I was sick to my stomach. Homicide, had a hard time dealing with this.
For someone that sees this every day, to come and say that it's a horrendous, the way that they left him, you know, it's beyond me.
But for Dad, the biggest questions may never have answers. Back in 2008, when the economy tanked, Prieto says his family, including Gilbert, were homeless too.
It's so hard that he could do that to someone where, I mean, like I said, we came from there. You know what I mean? We're not there now, but that's where, you know what I mean? We got out of there.
And now this family is faced with a long road. But Victor says Gilbert isn't putting up a fight.
He knows what he did, and now he's got to pay for what he did.
Well, Gilbert's father says that Gilbert had just finished probation for a marijuana possession charge. What's next now? Police have charged all three of those boys with 2 counts of murder. Live at 60th and Central, I'm Caleb James, KOB Eyewitness News 4.
And Albuquerque police are trying to figure out if any recent unsolved crimes against homeless people may have been committed by those teens. APD tells us today they are encouraging the homeless, advocates, and outreach groups to report anything they've heard. The number to call is 242-COPS, or anonymous tips can be called into Crime Stoppers 843-STOP.
And Albuquerque